Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another episode of the Prophetic Mentality Podcast. I am your host, Amr Mabrouk. We are now in the middle of the launch of our first season, and I wanted to take a quick pause and reflect on the first month of our release, inshallah. First thing, I would like to thank you, all of you who have been watching, listening, commenting on our socials, and sharing our posts. Interacting with all of you has been one of my favorite things to do since launching this platform. The feedback we have been receiving has been overwhelmingly positive, and I feel truly blessed to be building such a dedicated viewership base from the get-go. Word of mouth has also been going around because we've gone from booking one speaker every 3 months to booking 3 speakers in 1 month. MashaAllah, we here at the Prophetic Mentality team cannot be happier about any of this. With your continued support and enthusiasm, inshallah, I'm sure we will grow this platform to the full vision that we have for it. And yes, I say platform and not podcast, because this podcast is just one piece of the overall vision of what we have planned here. We have many ideas to create more long-form and short-form content across all of our channels. Without revealing too much information, I can say that we currently have a few series in the works that will be released as companions to podcast episodes in the near future. You see, we did not invest the time, money, and energy into this platform for the podcast to be the end-all. Speaking about viewership, when we look at the stats, it's apparent that half of our viewership and listening base is not a follower or a subscriber to any of our platforms. And this has been consistent over every piece of major content we've been putting out. So to curb this, I have something to ask from all of you. And no, I'm not going to ask you for money. I do have a mission for you though. In lieu of listening to a podcast released this week, please take some time and share this podcast with 3 friends who you think would benefit. When I say share, I don't mean just fire off a text message in your group chats. I'm asking you to really engage with someone and let them know how much you've benefited from this content so far and that you believe they will benefit if they listen to it as well. I know that trying to get someone engaged with a 2-hour podcast is an uphill battle. So this week, the Prophetic Mentality team will be focusing on releasing more of the PM clips on our YouTube and Instagram. Please share those as they have proven to be the primary gateway of increasing our viewership. I know what I'm asking from you is more than just to donate to a GoFundMe or to support on Patreon. I mean, how easy is it to just throw a few dollars at something and call it a day? What I'm asking from you is more difficult and time consuming, but I believe you'll rise up to the challenge because if the past month has proven anything to me, is that you're already doing the work to give this thing traction. And with that, I'll leave you. Jazakallah khair for listening. This is Amr Mabrouk with the Prophetic Mentality Podcast signing off. Assalamu alaikum.